So Sommerset has been under fire by not only the Fortnite community, but kind of all of the internet right now because she had a little bit of a breakdown and started crying on stream because people are telling her to stream more, and to use her words, she's being nagged by her chat. We're gonna watch that clip and I'm gonna give my thoughts, and I would love to know what you guys think about it afterwards in just a second. Before we do though, I do want to say hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you were new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. We'll watch the clip first and then I will give my thoughts afterwards, and again, I'd love to know what you guys think afterwards. Let's check out the clip.
Irritated with the fact that other people that you know say it, and that's what irritates you, and then you bring it up to me. So don't say you're not irritated with it, whether you say it or someone else does. When I first started streaming, I grinded like crazy. I was at home and that's all I did. And I'm glad I did because I needed to grind out the hours, but I'm finally in a spot with my streaming career where I can let up a little bit. And I'm tired of every day getting on stream and people like nagging on me about it. That it's not enough, or I'm not playing with the right people at the right times or anything.
I switched my laundry over.
Nice. It is hard. You guys look up to me. There's people that depend on me, and I just like...
So of course the elephant in the room here is the replies to this, and you can just imagine them. I'm not gonna go through showing them all because of course like they're all pretty much the same thing, and everybody is essentially just laughing at her. It was like the Tfue retirement, but kind of on steroids a little bit, because obviously people, and I'm not saying this is right, but people really look up to Tfue a lot more than they do Sommerset. So people are like, oh my god, Tfue, when you're going through a lot, Tfue, you're the best. Oh my god, take some time for yourself, Tfue, right? But Sommerset is of course met with the things like streamers after streaming for 4 hours a day, and right? And it's just people not feeling bad for streamers one little bit. And I do believe that there's some truth to that, and I talked about that in the video that I made about Tfue. I don't think it's not wrong because you can feel how you want to feel, but at the end of the day, like, these people do need to realize what a great position in life that they're in. And if all you have to worry about right now is chat nagging you, then what? I mean, like, come on, really? But at the end of the day, she is coming from a spot, and is it wrong for her to feel that way? I don't think it's wrong, but I think these streamers that have such a big problem with all these breakdowns that they've been having lately, I think it's important for them to just realize what position in life that they're in, how much people would give to be in your spot, right? But at the end of the day, her feelings are valid, okay? They are valid, and she can feel what she wants to feel, but I'm kind of sitting here and looking at this situation, and I'm like, really? You logged on? First of all, she was saying that she logged on at 9 a.m., or she logged on at 10 a.m., was supposed to be on at 9. That's wrong. I believe when you tell everybody that you're going to be on a certain time, you should be there. You should honor your commitment. Of course, things come up. Just give people a heads up. But for when she's talking about chat constantly nagging her about how she doesn't stream enough, where have you been, Sommerset? Stuff like that. I mean, they have no right to say that. It's awesome, don't get me wrong. And to be honest with you, I think a lot of people, or I don't even know though, because I tend to have a little bit of a different thought when it comes to people. Like, you know what I mean. There's people with different thought process through this. Like, if I wasn't streaming enough and I had people in chat saying, hey, where have you been? You haven't been streaming enough. I wouldn't take that and be like, what are you nagging me for? Get off my, like, I don't get it, man. I would be honored that somebody wants me to stream more. This is what she really needs to look at. And Sommerset actually provides a lot of value for her content. She is not one of these e-girls on Twitch. Just, you know what they do, right? I have to be a little bit careful for the video here, but she's doing all the right things. She's an awesome entertainer. She's an awesome streamer, and she is very good at Fortnite. Like, it is a pleasure watching Sommerset play the game, right? She's making strides, especially for women in the area. The fact that people want to come in and watch you says something. The fact that she's so big says something. She needs to look at this instead of looking at it and people nagging her. Be honored that people want to watch you. Be honored that you're in this position that you're in right now. And on top of that, even if it does bother you, which it clearly does, right? Even if it does bother you, what's the big deal? Some people come in chat and say that you need to stream a little bit more. I don't get it. Like, I will never be able to understand that point. But at the end of the day, what these people really need to understand, what the biggest streamers need to understand, is that position that they're in. You gotta understand that. And you know what? I'm of the opinion, I understand how it is. I grind YouTube. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to stay on top. It's very difficult to jump on trends. It's very difficult to maintain an audience, right? But the average person doesn't understand that. You're gonna come off so ignorant. That's how Tfue came off. That's how Ninja comes off. That's how a lot of people, when they make these videos complaining, or these clips go viral, complaining about how hard it is to be a streamer. And at the end of the day, it's not hard. Compared to the rest of life, you're talking to people who actually work in like really hard jobs. Like when I was making that Tfue video and I was talking about Tfue sitting here going, you guys don't know it, and he's actually crying. You guys don't know what it's like to have to stream for 6 hours a day and smile, entertain people. Of course, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, really, dude, come on. Like, compare yourself to the rest of the world. You're making millions of dollars. I don't know if Sommerset's a millionaire, but I can guarantee you she has hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, this girl is well set off. They need to realize what position they're in. They need to be more thankful for the position that they're in. And they need to, and you know what? Maybe you're having an off day, Sommerset. That's fine. Especially like, yeah. You can have an off day. You can be a little bit, you can have some emotional days, right? That's totally okay. That's totally fine. Just, you gotta understand the situation you're in. You have to understand how amazing it is. The fact that people want to watch you stream. You gotta understand that what you do at the end of the day, while it still may be difficult, you are not going to relate to somebody who does a 9-to-5. You're not. It's incomparable. Look, at the end of the day, the internet isn't exactly wrong in not feeling bad for you. They're not wrong in feeling bad for these top streamers coming on and crying and telling people how hard it is to be where they are. Like, in reality, she's sitting in front of a Twitch stream going live. It's less work than actually making videos and grinding to get up there. And I'm sure she's done that work, but the position that she's in now, you guys understand what I'm saying, man. You guys understand what I'm saying. I don't want to continue repeating myself, but at the end of the day, I don't want this to be a Sommerset hating video. I really don't, because, again, could have just been an off day for her, right? She's got to understand the position that she's in. She's a fantastic streamer. I enjoy watching her. I do. It would be an honor to do something with her one day. Honestly, she's great at the game. She's a great entertainer. She's doing great things for women in the space on Twitch. Honestly, there's a lot to look up to when it comes to Sommerset. So if you're watching this, I wouldn't judge her off of one video. Honestly, some people, I understand, like, there's a lot in the comment sections now, and this is arguably another reason why Sommerset shouldn't have done this, is because there's people who just flip their opinion completely on her. Maybe she was having an off day, right? Maybe just a couple more chats just got to her. Can you relate to it? Probably not. But I see both sides, that's all. I see both sides. This isn't drastic like we've seen before. It's just her. She got clipped complaining at her chat, and now everybody is flipping on her. I get it. I get it. We went through it, man. We went through it. Streamers, when they're streaming for 4 hours a week, you know? But she's doing amazing things. I will continue to support her. I hope you guys continue to support her as well. Everybody has those days. Everybody has a day where everything gets them. At the end of the day, while she may be in a better position than you, she does still have feelings. Should she be looking at it a different way? Yes. But at the end of the day, she's feeling what she's feeling. On a related note, though, talking about Tfue going crazy and having a little bit of a breakdown because it's so difficult streaming, right? If you want to know my thoughts on that situation, check out the video on screen right now. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Take care.